Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with another My Hero Academia reaction. This is for the final season of My Hero Academia. First and foremost, I want to apologize. I understand a lot of people wanted me to do a reaction to the initial teaser trailer. Uh, Back when that came out, it was at an inconvenient time for me. It was such a short video anyway. I was like, I'm not going to react to it. I know I normally do reactions to the teasers, but I didn't that time. Sorry to keep everyone waiting, but I'm here to make up for that by doing a review to the actual full, like, proper trailer, which is what I was more looking forward to anyway. Um, Now, interesting thing about this, they actually released this early on accident. I'm recording this on the 16th. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come out tomorrow. But it was posted on Twitter and like their YouTube channel. It's been taken down since then, so I'm not even sure if I'll be able to upload this right away. Because for all I know, I could try to upload it and then it immediately gets blocked. Who knows? So when you see it is when you see it. I'm watching this on Twitter. Shout out to everyone who sent me a copy on Twitter. I was hoping for someone to send it on like a Google Drive file, so it'd be uncompressed, but everyone only sent clips on Twitter, so it's 720p and a little bit compressed, but it'll have to do. So yeah, I'm ready. For those of you who don't know, I read the manga, so I'm gonna watch this one way through and give general thoughts, reactions about quality and what I thought about it, and then we'll go through and kind of dissect it as a manga reader. So you'll know when to bail if not. But from what I've been told, there's a lot of spoilers in this, so be warned if you haven't seen it already. So let's just dive on in, have a good time. 3, 2, 1, start. I assume the rest is just like fluff. What is this? Okay, yeah, it's just like credits and stuff. Okay, yeah. So there was, you know, let's just say this, like, even if you didn't read the manga, there are things you can pick up from this if you're like an eagle-eyed person. So I would recommend probably not watching this if you don't want anything spoiled. Obviously it's too late now, you're hearing my thoughts, but visually really good. It sucks again that I'm having to watch it as a kind of compressed Twitter video, but I can, even through that, I can tell that looked really crisp. Some really good animation in this. uh I love the beginning, how it's like the final chapters here as it montages through some highlights of the series. That's good. Uh, yeah. Okay. So this is a really good trailer. Okay. I kind of want to dive into talking about it as a manga reader now. I know most of you who watch my stuff acknowledge that I'm a manga reader. I kind of want to dive into it. Because there's some interesting stuff that I noticed here. By the way, Porno Graffiti, I need to hear that part again. I'm so glad they're back. I've been gushing about it on Twitter that they're back. That was the only thing that was known to me that I knew, like, going into this, is that it was revealed they're back. It's something I definitely wanted and somewhat predicted on Twitter. I said, I really want them back. Like, you could have a new band. It'd be cool to have, like, I still think it'd be really cool to have a woman singer for, or just for any of the intros, but it's never happened before, and it doesn't look like we'll get it because now we know. But yeah, I'm happy. So let's dive on in. We'll talk about spoilers now. So thank you to everyone else who doesn't want to engage in the dissection of this. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for my reactions to the final season this fall. We're barely a month away, so okay, here we go. First and foremost, we're diving in. We got some water gushing out. People were worried in the trailer because it didn't show any of the water that happens during their battle, but here we get a full-on tidal wave swallowing up the city. That looks really good. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit fuzzy because this is compressed as heck and blown up onto my big monitor, but it still looks good. I'm very pleased with that. Yeah, the water. Okay, this shot was really good. This shot right here, even as fuzzy as it is kind of right here, like, it looks better on the video, but like for me, it's a blown up on my like 28-inch screen. But for you guys, it looks pretty good right there, honestly. I love the the slow turn of Deku's face. That's so crisp, and the lighting shine. That is one of the most impressive shots. And I know I'm going to sound like I'm like overhyping it. This is one of the most impressive shots the series has ever had. This is very clean. It's so subtle and so kind of quick. Let me see that just in motion. Let me just watch that real quick. Oh yeah, that's good. That's some good stuff. Shot of the mountain, or the volcano, I should say. Yeah. Okay, so one thing I'm looking for here is consistency and like characters being on model and just like looking crisp. And everything I've seen looks so good. Again, everything that I've seen so far, pretty nice. Original story, Koi Horikoshi, the GOAT. Some more Shigaraki. Deku using gear shift. I'm not like looking out for like bad shots or anything here because I don't think there are any in this. I'm just kind of like slowly going through. Yep, this is when he's dodging the black whip chains. A shot of all the users. You could argue that this is like more of. I don't want to sound negative. This is a typical like My Hero shot where it's a stagnant image of characters that just like gets panned up on. I'm not saying like have them move and have them do something during this because that'd be also kind of a natural. They're like, you know, but they look crisp. They look good. I wish they gave All Might's Vestige actual flames still over just like the still flames with like an effect over them. But that's a nitpick on my part. That's not a big criticism. This shot's so good. Again, I like the use of 3D, CG, whatever. Oh, dude, I can't believe, dude, they're showing like much more of their fight than I thought they would. This is a very iconic shot in the manga, by the way. Those of you who are still watching with me, you know this. Like they captured this really well. This is very in the manga. I remember being like, "Damn, bro, you pretty, you're beautiful." I'm getting that same vibe here. Like he is just living in the moment. It looks great right there. It looks so good. Deku, nice. And it's crazy now we know like whose quirk this originally was that he's using right here. So that's cool. Again, just watching this in slow motion, it looks, the quality is so good. Yep, this is where he attacks Deku when he makes the ball of like the black whips. I like the shot of him flying over the ocean. This caught my eye on that first viewing. That's some good 3D water with like the lighting over it. This is a good artistic shot. Like, yeah, that's good. That's some good stuff. Continuing on. Yeah, dude, I love the bold lines on Shigaraki. He looks great. Nana. N. Again, 3D looking good. You kind of have to do it with all the destruction that's going on. Oh, I love, like, I kind of, like, this is going to sound weird. This off-model, I say off-model, it's more of like a stylized shot of Shigaraki, but it looks good. Like, it's like an expressive, like, different kind of take on Shigaraki. It looks a little bit more like thinner and more like alien almost right here, but it's good. I like that. One of the beauties of having different animators and different scenes is that you get fun little altercations like that changes like that, you know. This shot's great. Well, that's so good. That's like the thumbnail shot right there. I mean, like, holy shit, smile. You know, good. I'll use that. I don't know. We'll see. That's what a beautiful boy. That's good stuff. Go, hero. Is this where they start playing the? Oh yeah. No, there's some other shots in here that were pretty quick. Let me just see these. Like, yeah, like that shot looked good. You only see like for a millisecond. Look at that though. That's so good. So, oh, dude, just like this alone, man. Like, holy shit, that little bit of movement as he twists his body, that's some good stuff right there. And obviously right now he's using Black Whip under his skin, and that's something I'm going to point out later because it's something I kind of noticed. I can't wait till I get there. Nice. The classic Horikoshi punch angle. Coming up on Shigaraki right here. Right into the handhole. Oh, this shot's cool. So it's where he's like in the smoke cloud, and Deku's using like mind games to land a hit on him. That's so good. Okay. That okay. See, there are some things in this that if you're an eagle-eyed, like if you love to analyze things and you haven't read the manga, you're gonna be like, wait, what? Now, you know, this is Shigaraki using Danger Sense, and I like how they made it red. That's a good touch. This is normally yellow, right? I don't think it's green. I think it's yellow usually. That's a good shot of Shigaraki too. I love this like dancing around he's doing. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good expression from him. How cool. Deku flying in. Again, yeah, and then this shot where he breaks his arm. Shigaraki's arm, I should say. Doesn't go for the head. Shot of Koda and Eri. The shot of Momo and Denki. It's crazy, like I mean, they're a lot of this trailer is showing stuff that I kind of would expect them to show. I just didn't expect so much of the Shigaraki fight because, in fairness, the whole fight isn't that long. Like, we kind of roughly have seen close to half of it, externally anyway. There's a few more things we haven't seen, but then Froppy looking majestic right here. See, I can be nice to Froppy. She's looking sad and kind of helpless, but majestic in a way. Hawks and Tokoyami, Nagant and Rocklock. She looks great, by the way. She always just looks so good. Nagant's like one of the prettiest people. Okay, this is the shot that immediately I was like, oh boy, my man, my goat. Let me show you real quick. My boy, right there. When he's like looking at the path that he laid behind him, right? You know, he's thinking back on his life because he's on the verge of death potentially, and he's just thinking like everything behind him he seems so significant, and then it's the little like what he left behind, the little glowing, I don't know if you call it like influence or spirit or what, but like it's what Bakugo and Deku are seen to pick up and run with. It's so good. I can't wait for that. Yeah, look at little Deku. Sky's in the back looking kind of nice. You know? It's a different blue. That's a different blue than normal. More Deku. Good handwork. That's a good hand right there. It's a good hand. Oh, nice. A little more of the danger sense going off. That's a good danger sense effect too. And the slightly squinted Shigaraki expression, they nailed that as well. There's a lot of the iconic shots that are in the manga they've nailed in this trailer. I've had like no real complaints at all. Like it all looks great. Oh, and this part, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure a lot of this is like original, like anime original, because I'd imagine they're gonna flesh out the fight, and that's one of the things that's really exciting. Is they're gonna add bits to it. We already know. Oh, that's a good shot right there. Look at that. That's so cool. We already know they're adding to the All Might fight, substantially too. They're giving him Todoroki's attack, which he never did. He did the fire move, but he never did like an ice move in the manga. But in the trailer, we see him do an ice move. So that's a good shot. So, and what I was gonna bring up is interesting. The effect they're using with the black whip, like because it's under his skin, the black is like kind of subdued, like under like a layer. It's a good effect. I think it looks good. Again, a little bit it almost looks like better if I look over here. It looks more clear because it's more condensed, you know. I'm glad it's like perfect for you guys though. So that's all that matters. I have a general gist of what's going on. Yeah. His core. Dude, look how crazy, look how cracked out he looks like in these final stages of the fight and stuff. This is the only thing that was kind of a little bit weird to me, like in the whole trailer. That when I was watching it, I was like, this part. He looks so bright. Like he looks like I don't know the context of this moment, like in the when he's fighting him, but he looks like almost like a bright source of lights right on his face. It's not his fist because it wouldn't light up over here. It's more of like a I'm confused kind of thing. Like why is he so bright and washed out right here? But I'm sure it'd make more sense than the actual episode or whatever. Yeah. Okay. And that's it. That's the trailer. Oh, let me listen again to the porno graffiti part. Where was that at? I do want to listen to that again. There we go. It's on the top. So let's go to like that's far back. Okay. I like it. They struck a good balance. Like there's a when I listened to that little snippet they gave us, there was a sense of like finality. I don't know how to explain it. Like I was worried because before Pornography got announced as the one to do it, I was like, okay, who are they gonna get and like what's the tone gonna be? Are you gonna do it like action heavy because there's still the remainder of the war and there's like a good amount of fights left, or are you gonna do it kind of like more traditional, like happy-ish My Hero, because it is like after the war, it is like wrapping this journey up. It's not gonna be actiony, and I thought that from what we heard was a great balance. Like there was a beauty to it, but also it had an energy. So big thumbs up for me. Very promising trailer. I think it looks really good. We're probably in line for the best looking of all the seasons. Just purely from what we've seen and the fact that it's a shorter episode, like they've had longer to work on these episodes. So yeah, like I'm totally ready. I think you guys are too. We don't have long to wait. So, leave your thoughts down below. What did you think? Did I miss any important details? Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, it's been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.